Your problem isn't your faith. It's the works that you are combining with your faith. Remember how Yah commanded the Israelites to sacrifice specific animals? The Israelites couldn't just pick a random animal and put it upon the altar and, that be an acceptable sacrifice for Yah. Like, they had to get a specific animal and it had to be unblemished. So there were specific instructions that the Israelites were told that they had to do in order for their sacrifice to be acceptable to Yah. And then, the Messiah came in the flesh and he became our blood sacrifice, right? So what does that have to do with us today? What we'll do is we'll have faith for Yah to do something on our behalf, but then we will go out and do works based off of what we think we should do. We don't go to Yahusha HaMashiach. We don't go to our mediator. We just do what we want to do. And then we turn around and say, oh, well, that should be acceptable. So perfect example, say you're looking for a job, right? So you have faith that Yah can bless you with a job. So what do? You apply for like 20 jobs a day, and then you still have a hard time finding a job. My question to you is, did you go to Yahusha HaMashiach and ask, are these the works that will be acceptable for Yah? And Yahusha will be like, no, what we need you to do is we need you to be in the Bible more. We need you to just rest and be in the Bible more. An acceptable sacrifice would be you spending time in the Word opposed to applying for a whole bunch of jobs. So guess what you do? You spend more time in the Word. You don't apply to as many jobs. And guess what happens? Door opens for you to get a job. You were spending all this time applying for all these jobs and it wasn't working. But when you went to Yahusha and asked, what will be an acceptable sacrifice? He said, spend less time applying for jobs and get more in the Word. When you made that change, what happened? Doors open for you to get the job. Oftentimes, we will have faith that Yah can do a thing for us, but our works is where we get in trouble. We cannot offer Yah what we feel like we should offer him. Just because we think is an acceptable sacrifice does not mean that he thinks that. Even in the Bible, when Israelites put something on the altar and it wasn't according to what Yah commanded, he rejected them, and oftentimes they died. It was called unauthorized fire or illegitimate fire. It didn't count. So I just wanted to highlight that you can have faith. Go to Yah and ask him what works will be acceptable to you and implement those works. Don't go about something how you think you should go about it. Ask him first and allow him to give you the strategy, and then you will see doors open for you.